Let's talk a bit about the kids that
Yeah.
actually come in to sing now. Were they schoolmates
No.
of your...
No, what usually happened, actually the first album, Denny got them. And those were when we'd recorded
out
out
in
in
LA.
LA.
Oh, I
That
don't
was the Friends of the
remember
Family.
recording in
Sisters.
Friends of the Family cassette tape that we did originally that became
Oh,
Best I
yeah,
Can Be
do
later
remember
on.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
There were two sisters, and they really were professionals,
Uh-huh.
even though they were kids.
Right.
And we used to make fun afterwards because they talk so properly that it's like, sound like kids, you know? Let's double track that. Perfect. Sound like two kids. But then after that, we would just try to pick up. Usually I went through a church, like Jim's, where Jim was at the time.
The Methodist.
Yeah, there was a lady that was also on our board, wasn't
Mhm.
Brenda on
Whitley.
our,
Yeah, Brenda Whitley.
and she worked with the kids there, and so I worked through her to get kids, and it was usually fairly painful.
Not in terms of pitch, was it? Or in terms
Yeah,
of lyric?
sometimes.
No, sometimes in terms of pitch, it's well, I mean, as you know, there's a real fine line between sounding like a kid and sounding
Like a kid
In
who
tune.
sing.
sounding in tune. Yeah, and you know, well, they sound good, you know, when they sing in the choir, and you know, but you take them apart. And then remember the time we did some songs in Spanish.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
you remember because you had to sing them.
But
we got
line
some,
by line, just
punch it in. And,
punch it in. Yeah, and you did too on some of the ones
I
that
think
you
so.
sang lead
Yep.
on.
Yep.
But I did the same thing with the kids, and we had Spanish-speaking kids there, and I don't even remember how I got those kids.
I don't either. But a couple of times it seemed like we got them from like a children's music person from an elementary school, maybe once or twice. But usually it was church related.